Good afternoon. We're going to look at some pinpointers today. I have acquired quite a few over the years, and more recently we're doing a trading up series. I have bought a lot of them myself, so it's unbiased. I have been sent this one, and this one. But yeah, the majority I've bought, so I'm quite unbiased. Plus, I have an opinion on pinpointers that most people won't like, which I'll save for the end. We're going to go through what each one has to offer. I might put up a little in picture segment of me showing you how far away there's a Victoria sixpence I used, the detection distance for each pinpointer. They don't vary much, and you don't want them to vary much because, well, you've pinpointed the hole, and all this is to locate it within the hole or in the collar. So yeah, they don't need to go too far. Waterproof, some are waterproof, some are rechargeable, some are battery operated, some have settings, some have screens. So it's kind of, what do you get for your money, and what do you actually need in a pinpointer? Now, let's move some stuff out of the way. I have got some things written down, so I will quote my notepad. We're going to start from the cheapest to the most expensive. So let's get some out of the way. I have a lot, but I am going to offload some, so this was the prime opportunity to do a video. Now, oh dear, I've been squashed in here. This one is the GP pointer. Everyone knows this one, been around for years. It's the cheapest one out of the lot. There is a reason for that. It's not particularly well made. It is very budget. I used one for ages, good 6 months, because I had lost my, I had a Garrett at the time and I lost it in the field, so this was a quick, you know, grab it, stick it in my bag, and for, I think it cost me £6.50. Let's have a look on my page. Yeah, did it, but they range £6.50 to £7. There's not a lot to them. There's an on-off. I can pop a battery in them as we go, and you can hear them, because there is a couple that have different noises, but if that doesn't bother you, that's fine. If I pick up a metal detector and I hate the noise, I won't use it. Which, yeah, XP, I don't like XP noises. I don't really like Garrett noises, but pinpointing is wicked. Anyway, I don't think I've put it in enough to, come on. There we go. Right, we're on. You get LED, you get a scraper, you get a speaker. These ones do suffer with the sensor, so sometimes you want to push them down a bit. I have a video I will link in the corner. The detection distance for this is 1 inch. There's no sensitivity setting, so it's 1 inch. I think this one is the has got the smallest detection area. But then for £6.50, what do you expect? I used it, as I say, for ages, and I was perfectly happy, just as a standby kind of thing. Keep it in the cupboard in case you do lose one or whatever. Put it in the bottom of your bag, doesn't really matter what happens to it. Or if you're starting out, you do get a lanyard and a holster, which have disappeared from in here, but they're all around. You'll see a lanyard and a holster in the others in a minute. So yeah, that's your £6.50 bargain from Temu, AliExpress, eBay, wherever you want to get one of them from. That is what it is. I wouldn't recommend as an all-day pointer. Next on the list is the Temu Special. This was my backup. I bought one to try one, and actually I used this for ages. It's fine as a pinpointer. Does exactly what it says on the tin. It does have a screen. It costs 18 when I bought it. They're probably about 25 now. Come in different colours. There's your screen. And the sensitivity is 1 3/4 inches, so it's almost double that one. Yeah, absolutely fine as a pinpointer if you don't care what pinpointers look like, which I don't care what people think. I buy stuff because it works, because it does what I need it to do, and that's kind of what this is going to be about. Does this do what it needs it to do for you? So we've got a screen. You can see on the screen it does have an LED, it does have a little scraper, so if you're scraping around it has a place to put your lanyard clip. It is waterproof, and I use this one in the water, on the beach, everywhere. So personally, I would rather have one of these as a backup than this because it's fully waterproof. It feels fractionally better made than that one. So that's your Temu special for 20 quid, and off you go. Now we're going to start jumping up the price bracket a little bit. I don't know if this one actually came with a lanyard or anything, I don't remember. I've got spare holsters and stuff kicking around, so that one just there. Next, I used this one recently in a video. I'll link it right about now. I took this one out on the beach. This one is the Sunpow. I picked it up with a metal detector. Yeah, it's the Sunpow OT-MD01. And it has some stats on the box. We've got 12 kHz frequency. It is IP68. Tuning automatic. It's got vibration and sound. One on off button. And it is 10.5 inches or 26.6 centimeters long. Weighs 150 grams. Battery lasts about 16 hours. This one, it's much the same as the Temu one. It was fine. It weighs a bit more. It feels a bit better than that. So if you want to spend the 30 quid, yeah, it weighs a bit more. But I felt this one was a little, I don't know. There was something about the response on it when you were using it. It found everything, as most of them do. I think, apart from the really cheap one that sometimes takes a bit longer to find something. I've tested them all, and they all do their job. So really, it is down to price and what you want out of the pointer. This one found everything that I wanted it to find. Did a bit of coin shooting on the beach, on shingle. It's not as loud as some. So that is the Sunpow pointer. There are slightly better, and we're going to get to them for a little bit more money. Next on the scale will be the Kaiweets one. I quite like this one. This was a good one. I do have a discount for this one if you want. I can probably get a discount on a lot of them. The Pancky has a discount. The Garrett I can get you a discount. Dr. Otek probably. So yeah, if you look below and you want any of them, varying discounts through this video. So yeah, you are welcome. So this is the KGP01. This one now steps up in a little bit. You do get your lanyard. Personally, when you get these lanyards, do this with them. Throw them away, because they are rubbish. I will go and get what I use in a minute, but they are awful. I don't like them. I don't like any of them. Since I lost a Garrett in a field due to one of them breaking, I will never use them again. And for a couple of quid, you can get a retractable metal keyring clip lanyard. And I have never had one go. They do go wrong when you get salty water in them, but they don't normally break. Not like them rubbish plastic things. But this is, you know, my opinion. Anyway, we get back to this. You get your battery, your useless lanyard, and I can't get the holster out of this box because it seems to be stuck in. So yeah, there you go. This one is a bit longer. I will put the length on the screen if it's not on the box, which I don't think it is. Could be in the manual. This one does have settings. Here we go. Length is 275mm or 10.8 inches. Weighs 172 grams. The Sunpow weighed 150, so again we're going up a little bit heavier. You get 5 to 6 hours battery, but you get 16 on that one. Didn't realise that. 20 kHz opposed to, I think that was 16. Yep, 20 kHz on this. IP68, waterproof. I quite like this one. Yeah, you've got a screen, let's pop a battery in it, and it's got a really good lock, really good seal, I'll give it that, on the top. This one, you've got a normal and a high. There we go. You know that's waterproof because it's not stupidly hard to get on and off, but you're not changing it every day, are you? Now, have I put the battery in right? I have no idea. Come on. You know what? I think I put the battery in wrong. That's my fault. There we go. There's your screen. I'll put some pictures if I can get them. got sensitivity high, sensitivity normal, and the differences are on sensitivity normal, the target was 1 3/4 inches away, and on high it's 2. I ran it on high on the beach. You can then set your vibration and your sound. This one is quiet. It's slightly quieter than that. I did find it was quiet, but the vibration's good. And it feels nice because it's rubbery. But yeah, I did find this was a touch quiet. It's alright. So this one is between 33 and 40, depending where you get it from. It did the job absolutely fine for me on the beach. No issues. Fix your lanyard around the top there. But it is quite long. Yeah, we're getting longer than the Sunpow one. So it is a bit of a wieldy thing. You get your scraper, you get your depth gauge in inches and centimetres. So yeah, that is the Kaiweets one, the KGP01. I just ran it in high sensitivity all the time. And yeah, it's alright. I would use this one. But it is a bit quiet. That's the problem. Right, I'll take the battery out of this one, and then we'll move on to the next. And the next being, on my list, the Dr. Otek. Now the Dr. Otek is my go-to one. I've had it quite a while, and I have no reason to not use it anymore. It has done a fantastic job, and it keeps going. I've had it 2 years. Keeps going and going, and the missus even washed it without the cap on and filled it full of water, and I dried it out, and it keeps going. So yes, in the box you get your user manual, you get your holster. Oh look, you've got a spare lanyard, so you get your pointless lanyard, which I don't like, so put that back in there. And you don't get any sensitivity settings on this one, but you do get a very good setting that I like. You get, it's like a balance key. Some of them have frequency shifts where if you're getting interference. This one has the EMI. I think they call it the balance key or the EMI key. This one is IP68 as well, so fully waterproof, and I have submerged it. It's got 3 modes of adjustment, so you've got vibration, sound and vibration. What else we got on here? You've got your scraper. Just press it and hold on your gun. You've got your LED. You do have a depth gauge on that side in imperial. Well, yeah, centimetres. No, it's not in centimetres, it's just in inches, and I don't know what that other measurement is. Peculiar numbers. Anyway, 1 to 3 inches on there. I like the way it's balanced. I like the weight of it. Yeah, I say it take a lot for me to not use this one anymore. 10 kilohertz, and where else are we? 170 grams. So it's sort of in between those two, but not as long. It is 25 centimetres long, so it's not quite as long. Plenty loud enough. The vibrate's good, and there's the screen. I think it looks nice too. So yeah, this is my go-to pointer. And I've been using it for 2 years. Previous was the Temu, and then when I started I did use the Garrett. But yeah, this one I think you're looking at paying around £50 for the MT6-Pro, that's what that's called. I forgot to mention. If you press that second button there, you get the green triangle, and that cancelled out EMI. It will cancel out your metal detector if it's close and annoying it. I've used it under power lines. Yeah, it's a good little feature. I don't like features on pointers. I can't see the point. Yeah, I never adjust sensitivity on pointers. I just don't play with the pointer when I'm out. But that, because it's one button touch, I have used it a lot. But yeah, that's my preference. I cannot see the point in the screen unless it has settings and you need the screen. I've never used the screen on any of them to see what I'm doing. Never. I don't know. Maybe it's a me thing. And like sensitivity settings, I have never adjusted sensitivity when I've been out, ever. All I want to do is turn it on and go. Put it away, pick the thing up, and walk. Next thing. I don't want to be fiddling. So that, For the settings it's got is very easy and 50 quid for a Dr. Otek. And well, oh yeah, did I mention? I didn't. 2 inches, so 2 inches detection range. So what's that? 5 centimeters. Yeah, that's about the most you're going to get out of pointer. Looking at all of them, 2 inches. Even the AccuPOINT. They don't go much further than that. And I used the silver sixpence, the Victorian sixpence. So yeah, that's where they're all pretty much the same and do that job. So, what we're jumping on to now, the Pancky pointer. Here we go, the Pancky pointer. Now the Pancky pointer does, I thought, looked very similar to another pointer we've got here. This is the Pancky GC-2001. I like this one. This one was a good one. We're going up in price again to 70 quid. I think you'd have to, yeah, check my Amazon store, because I'm going to put them all in my Amazon store as well. So if you find Amazon's easier, you can go and look at all the specs and everything and the prices and whatnot. And you'll do me a favour if you click the link and buy one. So in the box, there's a lot in the box. You get Pancky battery, another pointless lanyard, a set of instructions which you do need for the settings. Once you get your head around them, they're pretty easy. So I didn't play with them when I was out. I left it on high. I think it's high or normal. Where are we? You've got 4 modes on this, all done by that one button. You have buzzer on and vibrate on, and then you've got buzzer on, vibrate on, both in normal or high sensitivity, and then you've got buzzer off, vibration on in normal sensitivity, and vibration on and buzzer off in high sensitivity. So you've got your 4 modes, and all you have to do, all you have to do is you hold, I'm sure you hold it down for 5 seconds and you hear 2 beeps. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, and then you go 1, 2, that's mode 2 now. So it should be vibration, and it is vibration sound on, and high sensitivity. Now high sensitivity, you get 2-inch distance, and normal sensitivity you get 1.5 inches. So not a lot, but I found this one nice and loud. I was using this one in the wind, blowing a hoolie, and you can hear this one. This is loud. It's nice to use. I did quite like it. Small depth gauge on the front, no scraper, LED, rubber grip, and waterproof. Yeah, I quite like this. I don't need the settings, but they're there. They're nice and easy, no faffing. And once you turn it off and turn it back on, it remembers the setting you last used. So it will save it. So that one is Pancky. Yeah, that one's up there. I do like that one. If I was going to buy one of these 2, I would have picked the Pancky, I think. But it does look very similar to one coming up. So we will get rid of them. That was the Pancky. Yeah, I like that one. Another one of them. Right, where are we going next? We're going to the XP pointer. Actually, this is the only one I haven't used yet, but I am looking forward to it because I like the look of it. I don't know, there's something about it I quite like. This one is the first in this range that is rechargeable. So when you buy this one, there's no need for a battery. I think you charge it in the end. You do. And I'm pretty sure this is one where you can buy all spare parts, which again, quite novel. So if the battery goes or any little bits you ruin, lose, I'm sure all the spare parts were in this manual. I did see them, there they are. They're in the manual at the bottom there. So you could strip this down and buy, you can buy the battery, you can buy the O-ring, you can buy the cover. So I like that, that's good. It doesn't trash it. If the battery goes, it's not lost. Another pointless lanyard. There's your rechargeable cable. One set of instructions. I like this holder. That's another thing I like about this one. Not only, there's your holster. I just like that. I don't know why. It's just a nifty little feature. How durable that is, I have no idea. And it's a clip, not one of these annoying poppers. The amount I've had where the popper comes off and then it's no good. I like that. I am so tempted to keep this pointer just for that. Just for that alone. It does have settings as far as I know. Let's have a quick look because... oh, you know what I've forgotten to do? I've forgotten to do some sensitivities on different modes. But the user manual, we've got 6 settings. So you've got vibrate and buzzer on, low sensitivity. So you've got low, medium, and high sensitivity with the buzzer on or off. But the vibrate is always on. There you go. So there's 7 different modes. Let's see if they're easy to do. You can retune it as well. So the programs sounds different to every other pointer we got here. Yeah, kind of reminds me of City and Sweep. I think I can handle that in a pointer, but I can't handle that on a dais. I don't like that noise, not for prolonged periods of time. So hold the button for 5 seconds and we should hear a noise. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then I think that's number 3. So we've got high sensitivity with sound and vibrate on. Let's try turning the buzzer off. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, yeah. So we have just got vibrate. Yeah, no noise. Yeah, okay, fairly easy to use. You've just got to remember all the different modes and what each one does. Again, I'm not going to do that. Turn it off. There we go, we're off. And it should, remember, it does your last setting. So I'm going to put this back onto 1, 2, 3, high, and it should have both. Yeah, that's how I would use it. Yeah, I like the look of it. It does look very similar to that. It looks very, very similar to the Pancky, just a bit shorter. Blimey, it does look. Look at that. Yeah, this one is 70. This one is 110. For build quality, I'd probably go with this one. You do get that bit more. If you like rechargeable, you get rechargeable. You still got to put battery in that one. Depends what you like. But you can buy all spare parts for the MI4. So yeah, I will do a test and I will put them on the screen or at the bottom because I don't want to do it now. And we'll test it in low, medium and high. So yeah, I like the look of this and I am looking forward to using this one. So you'd have to stick around and have a watch. I might link some of the videos down below. So that's the MI4. Yeah, there's some just nice little touches with that one. But we need to be bringing out some better lanyards than those horrible springy things, in my opinion. I think you can get this down at LP, down at the link below. I get you 10% off at LP. So that is the MI4. Next, the Garrett 2. I used a Garrett years ago, lost it, dropped it in the field, never to be seen again. Never even found bits of it. The Garrett 9 volt, it's not rechargeable. The Garrett 2, nice and simple, how I like a pointer. On, off, away you go, really loud, vibrates good, waterproof, scraper, LED. That's where you put your battery. I don't think there's a lot else to be said about the Garrett. Where are we? Let's have a quick look. 12 kilohertz, if you need to know. Length 22 centimeters. So yeah, it's a bit shorter than the cheaper ones. They do get a bit shorter. Not the same as the Nokta Otek. Yeah. And what we got? We got a lost pinpoint alarm as well. So if it's turned on and you drop it, it will beep for 60 minutes. Not like the old one. Mine was the original Garrett. I couldn't find it. Yeah. So if you do drop it while it's turned on, but it does have to be on. Which, yeah, I don't know, but yeah. So it's got to be on for the alarm to go off. It does have an auto off feature, so after that So yeah, it's going to pulse every. It's going to pulse for 60 minutes and then just turn itself off anyway. So yeah, that's the auto power off. Got the scraping blade, got the LED, holster, battery. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, specifications. Oh, it weighs 0.2 kilograms, 200 grams, or 6.5 ounces. 16 hours with a carbon battery, 30 hours with an alkaline battery, or 8 hours with a rechargeable battery. Yeah, IP66, so not 68. One of them. That's your guarantee. You do get batteries in it. This is the one that had the battery with it. But you get a battery with it and a holster. Cool. There we go. You don't get any spare washers or anything. One Duracell battery. Yeah, that is the Garrett. Again, I haven't done a sensitivity test for this one because I got it recently, but I can't imagine it being more than 2 inches. It does cost £118, opposed to the XP, which was 110. I don't know what I'd rather have. Probably this, although I do like a simple pointer. Don't need a screen, don't need all that junk. Just need on, off, go, in my opinion. So yeah, that's the Garrett. Garrett, it's a very popular pointer. I do like it. It was my first pointer. Would I spend £100 plus on a pointer anymore? No. No, I wouldn't. Ever. Never, ever, ever. Ooh, should I be saying that in this video? Don't know. But no, I wouldn't. Never spend over that much money anyway. Right, lastly on my list, we have the most expensive pointer here. I have recently been using this one. I will not be keeping it. It does connect with the triple score, which I have. Yes, it did connect with it, which is good if it's really windy or you've got a shingle beach where the tide's coming in and it's really noisy. But if I'm detecting and this is connected over to my headphones over that, it blocks that out and you've just got pinpointer. I did find that when if I couldn't find it with a pointer and I just wanted to quickly swing the detector over the hole, I then got to turn this off, wait for that to connect, go back over the hole, turn this back on. It's just, I wouldn't connect it to my headphones again. I just wouldn't, there's no point. It just bugged me. But, very well built. Another pointless lanyard. You do get some extra bits in it. I've just thrown one of them over there. You do get an extra O-ring, because in here, under there, is your recharge point. So this is a lithium rechargeable one. So you get a spare O-ring that goes around the cap, which is, yeah, I think that's a nice touch, because I'm sure someone's going to lose that sooner or later. You get a digging end on it. Let's turn it on. You get a digging end, so it's like a scraper on the end. And I could never see the point in that. I thought, why do I need a changeable end? I never dig holes with my pointer. But if you are, maybe you're scuba diving, maybe you're on a shingle beach like I was on, yeah, you might wear the tip out. I've never worn the end of a pointer out before in my life, but you do get one spare one. So yeah, it would prolong the tip. It's very loud, and you can adjust the volume on it. What did I do with the instructions? Here they are. This has more settings than I care for, but they are there nonetheless. To go into the settings menu, there we go. This is what bugged me when I first got it. It's just getting the knack of turning it on or off, or to the settings menu. I was doing one or the other and it was just annoying me. So that's your sensitivity. You've got sensitivity, you've got sound and vibrate options, you've got ferrous reject, Bluetooth setup options. You can frequency shift, so if you get interference you can change the frequency. You can turn the light on and off. There you go, if you want. And then you've got a factory reset, I think, at the end. How do you get back to the menu on this? annoying little machine. Yeah, I didn't really like the setup on the menu. There we go, it's gone back. Volume, yeah, okay, you can turn it up and down, and you can turn the brightness of the screen up and down. I think that's a pointless setting myself, but there you go, and a factory reset. Yes, so yes, you can blank out iron if you want, or it makes a low noise. It makes two different noises. So you've got discriminations. You've got one tone. The device does not discriminate between metals and produces the same sound for all. And you've got iron off. Provides alerts only for non-ferrous metals and not ferrous metals. So you can blank that out. Or you've got two tone. So you do have that. Yeah. Again, it's not for me. If you want to pay £144 for one of these, full sensitivity is 2 inches, just like some of the others. 6 sensitivity, which is about half, was 1.5 inches, and then 3 sensitivity, which was pointless any below that, 1/2 inch. Yeah, £144 of your British pounds at this time of filming. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But there you go. It is very well made. It does feel very well made, and there's been a lot of research and development gone into it. But you can get Bluetooth on your toothbrush right now. Do I need Bluetooth on my toothbrush? No, I don't. I don't need an app for my toothbrush. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Some of these settings, just because you can, I don't believe you can. If you can, you should. You don't need to. I would be happy with, yeah, these. There's a range here that I'd be happy with, up and down the scale. So yeah, the Nokta's a no for me. There was nothing wrong with it as a pointer. But if yeah, this is top end scale kind of money. It's entirely up to you. But it's not for me. So I won't be keeping that one. I may be keeping the one down below, but I very much doubt it. I will probably just stick with my Dr. Otek, or maybe even the Pancky. So yeah, that is my review on pinpointers. Now you can take it or leave it, but there has been a range, and I've given you some insight into each one all in one video, but I haven't got every pinpointer available. I've just got a selection. So yes, if you want to see me use some of them, you can go back and look at the videos, and if you want to see me continue to use this one, and I'll probably use this one soon, then yeah, stay tuned. Any comments below, please stick a comment below. Any feedback is appreciated, and I will see you in the field or the beach soon. Thank you for watching.